Welcome back to our channel, guys. Please subscribe. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate. I feel brand new. Like you see, the size is sizing up. We are adding up. Like we don't just look good, we feel good. I'm feeling so good, and thanks to this healthy living, let me just tell you a brief story before I started my lifestyle journey, health lifestyle journey. First of all, I was looking good, not as good as now, let me say, but I was not happy. My mental health was not straight. I was not feeling good. My health was not really that at the best. Again, so I was not eating good. I would not use the bathroom as often as I should. Like basically, my skin was falling apart. Like I would get, like I had to oil myself for my skin. It was getting so dry. Yes, I understand I'm in a very dry place, but it was abnormal. It was not normal. It was not like always my life is, like always how it is. So I sat and I was like, I need a change in my life. I need to change something about me. I need to hold myself accountable. I need to put in the work, and I need to try it out for at least a month. Let me say a week. Let me say how it goes. So I did start. I just got my book and then wrote down the few things, like what do I do, like just my normal activities. I used not to work out. I used to just be in the house. I don't go out, so I'm not really exercising. I eat not regularly. When I want, I eat what I want, but most of the things are unhealthy. I was not having grains. I was not having a balanced diet. My diet was really not balanced, and I would go a day without eating, and that's okay. I'm just like, I eat when I'm hungry. And it was okay for some time. It was very okay. I didn't know, but my skin, my body started going very far from normal, like my normal self, the way I know myself. It kept on going further and further. So what I did, I changed. I sat down, I wrote down my lifestyle, like the things I need. I knew I had to change my diet. I knew I had to change the things I do on a daily basis. Like you can't just sit in the house and you don't walk out of the house. You don't do anything. Yes, I'm small, but I'm feeling unhealthy. All the signs and symptoms that I have show that I'm unhealthy. So I was like, let me not just take my petite, me being petite for granted, and I need to wake up and put in the work. So I got up and I make sure that every day I'd wake out and go pray. Yes, pray and thank God for breath and a good day, and meditating. As I've been trying, I didn't know how to do the things, but have been trying, and I just sit there, and it has, what helped me get a little bit better was praying. So I got into a group that helped me with, they were going to do like the Daniel fasting, the dieting, and they were mostly eating fruits and less food, like a very tiny portion of food, but only the things that you need, your body needs at the end of the day. So I joined the group, and you were praying. I had to pray as much as I could. So when I'm drinking my teas and taking my water, to make sure I'm hydrated and I'm having things that are needed in my body, I'm equally still praying and meditating and doing all these healthy things that I wanted to do. So with that, I kept on, like, slowly. It was just slow progress. Like I just didn't turn, because you can't move from 1 to 100 in a minute. It was hard. Some days were hard, some days were better. Like I cut off everything, like I've shared in my previous videos. I just cut off everything that was trying to distract me, to make me fail to achieve my goals, or to get to whatever I was trying to achieve. I cut them off. This may call for cutting off friends, may call for cutting off some of the things you love, cutting off the food you like to eat. So I'm like, let me focus on the good things. So I wrote down, after identifying my weaknesses, I wrote down the things that I needed to change. the habits that I needed to develop. So I was like, I'm not going out most of the time. I need to develop some new habits and activities to help me exercise and get along during the day. So I can run. I can be in the house and just jump around. I have some tiny weights, so I can just, even if I do 5, I mean, that's something I'm like, that's better than just me sitting on the couch and doing whatever I'm doing and then staying over there. I walk around. I have walk around to do. So I'm like, I go around and do my yard work and just do around and do things. It's so hot. By the time I come back, I'm sweating, and that's it. I go walk around every after 5, like 1 to 3 times a week. I step out and just walk around. I do around. I can just run to and fro within. So those were habits that I needed to develop. To change my diet. So I'm like, I just cut out and just sent away everything that I didn't need to eat. So if I'm not eating it, I'm not going to cook it, I'm not going to give it. And as if at all family is gone and I'm left alone, what I'm not going to eat, I'm wrapping it up, I'm putting it in the freezer, or I'm throwing it out, because they may not be around for some couple of days. So until then, I'm hiding it or throwing it away. So I changed my diet, I increased my workout, and then I cut off the negative thoughts and negative activities and negative people that I was dealing with to help me improve my lifestyle. Like, I needed to cut off some things. Something is not bringing me a lot of joy or happiness, or I'm going to spend time like on the negative side. Anything is going to take away from my time of me praying. I'm cutting it off. So I just went ahead and cut off some things, like this I don't need, and just cut off. So, and then the second option, after knowing what I needed to develop and what my weaknesses were, I did, like, every day I hold myself accountable. Like, I'm supposed to eat well, I'm supposed to eat clean. Doesn't matter how much I eat, but I'm like, if you're eating, it has to be something healthy. Try not to eat anything unhealthy. So I hold myself accountable and make sure that I'm pulling through. If you can find people to help you with accountability, that is the best. But if you can develop the discipline, do it. You get? And then I always believe in change. Like, I give myself, like, do you know there is practicing gratitude? People don't know how important it is for you to appreciate what you have. People focus on what they don't have. I practice, like, if I spend the whole day and I'm so far, by lunchtime I'm doing good, I'm like, I'm doing good. I'm happy for myself, and I'm like, okay, progress over there. So the times I've been doing well and getting better, I'm like, okay, I did a week, I did a day. Those small baby steps, they add up. So I practice gratitude, and I am committed to where I'm going to change. I'm believing whatever I want to achieve, I'm going to achieve it, and I am focused onto that. So I'm patient with myself, because I know exactly what I want, and I understand it's not going to be easy, but I'm giving it the time, I'm putting in the work that I need to do, and I'm hopeful, and I'm believing it's going to change. So however hard the day is, I'm like, oh no, this is where I'm going. I'm staying focused on my grind, I'm staying focused on where I'm going, and that's where we are going. And so far, I can't complain. So far, I'm loving it. And then I would advise someone to always be patient with yourself. You get? When you know yourself, you know what you're doing. Sometimes you're going to fall off track, but be patient with yourself. Sometimes when things that put you off track come in, it's okay. Take a breather and be patient with yourself and say, okay, that one will slide, but I'll do better, or I'll put in something extra. And then I've also learned to punish myself. If I do something that I'm not supposed to, I'm like, there's a repercussion for everything. So I punish myself, like, what did I screw up? I ate something I'm not supposed to, so I'm going to go some extra time without doing this. So I'm putting repercussions on myself. When it comes to my mental ability, my mental health, I've just been working on cutting out anything and everything. Nothing is exceptional. Everyone can go. I've been cutting out everything and anything that's going to distract me from achieving my goals and my dreams and whatever where I'm heading. I cut it off. I cut off habits, I'm cutting off patterns, I'm cutting off people, I'm cutting off distractions, I'm cutting off anything. Like, the beauty in it is I'm very comfortable with myself. I remember some people, I look at kids and the punishment they give you is to tell you, sit over there and be by yourself. And that's a punishment, but that's a blessing. Me, I love my own company and I can enjoy myself. Like, I don't need people around me. Like, by myself is my comfort zone, and I love that. So it's not a punishment. So I do not mind cutting off patterns, cutting off people, cutting off places, cutting out habits that are going to stop me from achieving the goal that I am. Much as I'm patient with myself, I'm giving me a deadline, and as in, I can't keep in the same routine all the time. It has to become normal. I'm trying to form habits to getting to where I want. So the healthy lifestyle that I've been looking for and I've been working on, like, we are there. We are getting there. So I'm happy. Just in case you want to join. I mean, we can be friends. We can go on this journey together, and then we can work it out. Or you can still stay over here and see me progressing, and then you see how I'm doing it a lot. You're going to find so many videos of how I'm dealing with the simple things. Like, you don't need much. Sometimes people think like, oh, you have to eat all. No, you don't need much. Use the few things that you have and what you can afford. Don't go for what you can't afford. What you can't afford, ignore it. It's okay. Go for what you can afford and focus on your dreams, on your goals, the things you want to do, where you want to be, with who. What you don't need, what you won't take with you in your next journey is cut it out. So I hope this inspires you or motivates you a little bit and just encourages you to get up, get on your grind, and start working yourself to living a healthy lifestyle. It's affordable. Don't look on the internet and looking at people's pictures and be like, oh, I want this, I can't have this. No, what you have, use what you have. Don't look out here looking for people's progress and want. Just start now. And in case you need a pat on the back or you need a push, I'm here for you. Let's go, let's do it. So I do appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. Turn on your notification button and have a blessed day. Shalom. Why? Why?